The coffee break right after this session. Please welcome Heather and Publishers Clearinghouse.
Hello. Good morning. Thank you for giving me a few minutes before your caffeine break. I appreciate it. As Steve said, my name is Heather Macaulay, and I run marketing for the media side of Publishers Clearinghouse. A lot of you have probably heard of Publishers Clearinghouse because we have been around for over 65 years. And when you think about Publishers Clearinghouse, you probably think, what? Big checks, like a woman opening the door in her bathrobe, jumping up and down, screaming. And the question we get all the time is it real? Do people actually win? They do. The prize patrol is on the road at least twice a week, more than ever now, giving away prizes. So I'm going to give you a little sneak peek into some of our recent winners so you can get a feel for how real this really is.
Doing today?
I'm okay. How are you?
Well, you're about to do a little bit better.
Guess what, Toby?
What?
We're from Publishers Clearinghouse. Guess what? Here's $1 million for you.
Oh my God! You're kidding me.
We are not
kidding.
Do
You won $1
recognize
million.
us? Do you recognize us?
I absolutely recognize you.
Yeah. You're a new millionaire.
I got $1 million.
Hi.
Oh my God, this is fantastic. You have no idea what this just did to our lives.
Is that you? Are you Julie? Yes. Guess what? I don't believe it. You just won $1 million. Yay! Congratulations! Publishers Clearinghouse Prize Patrol!
I love the woman that just falls down when the door opens. Like, she doesn't even know if she's won $1 or 10 million, but she's just really excited for the prize patrol. But that desire for a winning moment, I mean, it doesn't matter your income level, your age, your gender. Everybody really wants to win. And that is the reason why millions of U.S. consumers engage with us every single year. I mean, think about it. As a typical U.S. consumer, you reach an age where you're probably not going to be that billionaire rock star you thought you were going to be, right? You start thinking about marriage and the cost of kids and diapers and retirement and have I saved enough? And you're like, you see an ad for winning $7,000 a week for life, and you pause for a minute, and you take a minute to really think what that would be like, and you act on it. Publishers Clearinghouse actually spends $100 million in media a year to build, grow, and retain our own audience. So what happens for the typical PCH consumer? They see an ad to engage with us, and they visit PCH.com. They enter to win with their first and last name, their physical home address, their birth date, and all this information is really real. I mean, Steve, if you were going to win $1 million, would you register with my information? No, you'd put your own information, right? So it's insanely accurate because if we can't find you and we don't know who you are, you can't win the big prize. So once you're in the PCH.com walls, you start to see a lot of entertainment that we're going to provide you with. But you can also enter to win, I don't know, a Ford Explorer, jewelry set, a brand new kitchen, and we have a lot of entertainment that we recommend to you based on who you are. So you're playing solitaire, Mahjong Minute, a lot of strategy games. Consumers spend 8 to 9 minutes per session with Publishers Clearinghouse. Now compare that to other premium publishers where you might see 2.5 minutes or so. What's not as well known about PCH today is that we are a leading direct-to-consumer entertainment and shopping destination for millions of US consumers. Yes, we are a top 5 ComScore publisher, but we also sell $1 billion in products per year. Did you guys know that? Did anyone know that we spend $1 billion per year? It's all based, there's no storefront, it's all based on impulse purchases. So your experience, John, on PCH.com will be very different than my experience, right? Even our email program. We drive 4.5 billion emails per year. Our click-through rates are 22% versus an average of 2%. And our click-to-open rates are 69% versus an average of 12%. When people see the PCH.com name within an email or an offer, they really respond to it. They're super engaged. It's that combination of the winning moments, tied to entertainment. What are people buying on PCH.com, you're probably thinking? A variety of things. Home and garden, health and beauty products, jewelry products, cooking products, pet supplies. This is just a small sample, and there's a lot of different items within each category that they're purchasing. We even have our own proprietary brands, which not a lot of people know either. Smart Home, Skyline Collection, which is a lot of like jewelry. We even just launched another outdoorsy brand called Woodland Creek, which think about it's like, backpacks, barbecue sets, all that good stuff. Oh, I don't know what happened there. We have been a trusted performance partner for some of the top performance marketers for years and years and years, driving app downloads and lead generation for them. The question has always been from brands, and we've gone to meetings over the years, is how can if you're selling $1 billion of products per year, how can I get featured in that commerce path? How can I take advantage of that commerce engine? We have 110 million profiles registered with us. How can I get in front of your consumers? How can your community become my community? Our value to marketers today, and especially direct-to-consumer brands, we started ourselves selling direct-to-consumer magazines, 60 years ago, is to open up our commerce path for customer acquisition and purchase. Our consumers, they trust us, they take recommendations from us. We're open to sharing our data and being transparent about the data, and it's all operated in a performance-based pricing model. So you're only paying when a consumer actually makes a purchase or raises their hand and says, hey, I want more information from your brand. We would love to talk more to you about opening up our commerce engine to you. I have Rob Dalvin, our head of sales, and Quentin Porter right over there, and I'll be here as well. I'm going the brewery tour, but the axe throwing also sounds amazing. But thank you guys so much for listening, and hope to talk to you later today. Thank you.